Welcome students. Today we will see projection rule from trigonometric functions. Let's see the statement of projection rule. In triangle ABC, A is equal to B cos C plus C cos B. B is equal to C cos A plus A cos C. And C is equal to A cos B plus B cos A. Now let's see the proof. Consider here triangle ABC. Opposite to angle A denotes side BC by A. Opposite to angle B denote this side AC by small b. Now opposite to angle C denote this side AB by small c. Here we give proof of one of these three statements. Not necessary to prove all these three statements. Only we will prove the first statement and similarly write down similarly we will get second and third. Now to give the proof of one of these three statements we will consider all possible cases. Okay. Now what is first statement? A is equal to B cos C plus C cos B. We will prove this. For that, from this vertex A, you draw perpendicular to the opposite sides. Suppose that perpendicular meets opposite side at point D. Therefore, you simply write down draw AD perpendicular to BC. Now, consider this triangle ADB. Consider this triangle ADB. In this triangle, what is cos B? Cos B is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? Adjacent side is BD. Hypotenuse is C. Therefore, you write down cos B is equal to BD divided by C. Therefore, BD will be C cos B. Now, consider this next triangle. In triangle ADC, in this triangle ADC, what will be cos C? Cos C will be adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. In this triangle, adjacent side will be DC, hypotenuse B. Therefore, you write down in triangle ADC, cos C is equal to DC divided by B. Therefore, DC is equal to B cos C. What we are doing here? We are doing perpendicular. We got two triangles. Consider first this triangle. In this triangle you find cos and then again in this triangle you find cos. In this way we got the value of BD and DC. Then what will be the next step? Consider case first. In case first you consider B and C be the acute angles. What is our case first? We are considering B and C acute angles. See the diagram here. B and C are acute angles. Okay. Then here in the earlier step we have got BD is equal to C cos B, DC is equal to B cos C. You write down that. Now from the figure see what is A? Here A means side BC. You know that opposite to angle A side is denoted by small a, means this BC is equal to A. Therefore you write down A is equal to BC. But what is BC? Here BC can be written as BD plus DC. Now here in this equation you keep the value of BD and DC which we have find out earlier. BD plus DC. That is C cos B plus B cos C. And in this way you rearrange this. Take the term of B first, then you write down the term second. Okay, you're only rearranging these terms. In this way you get A is equal to B cos C plus C cos B. In this way we have proved the first rule, taking B and C acute angles. Now consider the case second. Suppose B is obtuse angle. Suppose B is obtuse angle. Consider this triangle ABC. Here I have taken B obtuse angle. Then here you extend this BC. This side you extend and draw perpendicular AD on this extended side BC. Now if this angle is B, Then in this triangle ADB, this angle must be pi minus b, because this angle ABC and angle ABD are linear angles. Therefore, addition of these two angles must be 180 degree. If this angle is B, then this angle ABD must be pi minus b. Now, in the triangle ADB, this angle cos pi minus b must be adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? Adjacent side is BD. Hypotenuse is AB, that is C. Therefore, write down in triangle ADB, cos pi minus b is equal to BD divided by C. Okay. Now we know the allied angle formula. Cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Okay, we will use this formula. Now simplify this. BD is equal to C times cos pi minus b. In the next step, you write down value of cos pi minus b minus cos b. Therefore, we will get BD is equal to minus C cos b. Now consider the triangle ADC. This triangle. Consider the triangle ADC. Here cos C will be adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is DC. Hypotenuse is AC, that is B. Therefore, you write down in triangle ADC cos C is equal to DC divided by B. Therefore, DC will be B cos C. Now, from the figure, we have A is equal to BC is equal to DC minus BD. See here from the figure, A is nothing but BC, and this BC can be written as DC minus BD. Okay. Now keep the value of DC, that is B cos C here, and value of BD minus C cos B. Therefore DC minus BD will be B cos C minus, in the bracket, minus C cos B. After simplification, this will be B cos C plus C cos B. That is, A is equal to B cos C plus C cos B. See, in the first case, we have considered B and C acute. In the second case, we have considered B as obtuse angle. Now, let's see the third case. In the third case, you suppose B is right angle. Now, in the triangle, consider B is right angle. Again, if I draw the perpendicular AD on BC, then this B and D are coinciding point. Means AD and this AB are same. B and point D are same or coincides each other. Okay. Now, this angle B is equal to angle D, and that is equal to 90 degree, that is pi by 2. And if we take the cosine of this angle, cos B is equal to cos pi by 2, and that will be equal to 0. Now, in this triangle, cos C means adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? That is BC. Hypotenuse is B. Therefore, you write down cos C is equal to BC divided by B. Therefore, we will get BC is equal to B cos C. Now, take the right hand side of first equation, that is B cos C plus C cos B. Okay. Then in the next step, this B cos C is nothing but BC. You write down that, and here value of cos B is 0. See here, value of cos B is 0. If we put in this equation value of cos B 0, and then this term will be 0. Therefore, this will be 0. Now, what is this BC? This BC is nothing but A. Therefore, you write down this equal to A, and this is nothing but equal to your left hand sides. Means, in this case, we have also got A is equal to B cos C plus C cos B. Now, to prove this equation, first equation, in the projection rule, we have considered three cases. In the first case, we have considered angle B and C acute. In the second case, we have considered B obtuse. And in the third case, we have considered B as right angle. And we got this equation in all the three cases. Similarly, you can prove the remaining two in this way. Okay, in this proof, there is not necessary to prove all the three cases. You prove only one case and you write down similarly you can prove the other statements. In this way, it is very simple to prove the projection rule considering these three cases. Okay, then we will see the problems on projection rule. In triangle ABC, prove that A plus B cos C plus in the bracket B plus C cos A plus in the bracket C plus A cos B is equal to A plus B plus C. In the solution, you write down the left hand side, that is in the bracket A plus B cos C plus in the bracket B plus C cos A plus in the bracket C plus A cos B. In the next step, you open the bracket and you write down A cos C plus B cos C. In the second, B cos A plus C cos A. You open the third bracket, C cos B plus A cos B, and rearrange the terms. Here you take A cos C and C cos A in the one bracket, then B cos A and A cos B in the second bracket, and in the third bracket C cos B and B cos C. Okay, means we are rearranging these terms only according to our projection rule, and value of this is nothing but this is B according to projection rule. B is equal to A cos C plus C cos A. This is C. C is equal to B cos A plus A cos B, and this is A is equal to C cos B plus B cos C according to our projection rule. Therefore, keep the value of this as B, keep the value of this as C, and keep the value of this as A according to our projection rule. In the last step, you write down this sequentially A plus B plus C. Means if you know the projection rule, then it is very simple to solve such type of problems. This type of problems will be asked in the exam for 2 or 3 marks. Then let consider the next problem. In triangle ABC, prove that A in the bracket cos C minus cos B is equal to 2 times in the bracket B minus C into cos square A by 2. Again, by the projection rule, we know that A cos C plus C cos A is equal to B, and A cos B plus B cos A is equal to C. Now, here A cos C will be B minus C cos A, and here A cos B will be C minus B cos A. Now take the left hand side of the problem. Write down left hand side equal to A in the bracket cos C minus cos B. Then open the bracket. This will be equal to A cos C minus A cos B. Then you keep the value of A cos C and A cos B. Here we will get this will be equal to in the bracket B minus C cos A minus in the bracket C minus B cos A. In the next step, you open the bracket. This will be equal to B minus C cos A minus C plus B cos A. Then you take this B minus C in one bracket. Write down this equal to in the bracket B minus C plus remaining terms in the second bracket, and take cos A common from these two terms. We will get in the second bracket B minus C into cos A. Now you take again B minus C common from these two terms. We will get in the first bracket B minus C, and in the second bracket 1 plus cos A. Then use the formula from the trigonometry which we have learned in our 11th standard. 1 plus cos A is nothing but 2 cos square A by 2. 1 plus cos A is equal to 2 cos square A by 2. Therefore, keep value of this 1 plus cos A. In the next step, we will get in the first bracket B minus C into 2 times cos square A by 2. Now rearrange this term. This will be 2 times in the bracket B minus C into cos square A by 2, and this is nothing but your right hand side. Means if you know the projection rule and some formula of trigonometry, then it is very simple to get the solution of problem. Let's consider the next problem. Prove the cosine rule. Prove the cosine rule using the projection rule. Means we have to prove the cosine rule with the help of projection rule. Now what is projection rule? In triangle ABC, A is equal to B cos C plus C cos B, B is equal to C cos A plus A cos C, and C is equal to A cos B plus B cos A. This is our projection rule. Using these formulae, we have to prove sine rule. Now, multiply all these equations by A, B, C respectively. Multiply first equation by A, second by B, and third by C. We will get first, if we multiply first equation by A, we will get A square is equal to AB cos C plus AC cos B. If we multiply second equation by B, we will get B square is equal to BC cos A plus AB cos C. And multiply third equation by C, we will get C square is equal to AC cos B plus BC cos A. Now, see here, take A square plus B square minus C square. Means addition of first and second equation, and you subtract third from these two. Okay, A square plus B square minus C square. Now, to the right hand side, this will be AB cos, in the first bracket. To the right hand side, in the first bracket will be AB cos C plus AC cos B. In the second bracket, BC cos A plus AB cos C minus, in the third bracket, AC cos B plus BC cos A. Means you are taking addition of first two and subtracting third from the these two equations. Okay, we will get like this. Now open the bracket. After opening the brackets, we will get AB cos C plus AC cos B plus BC cos A plus AB cos C minus AC cos B minus BC cos A. Now, this minus BC cos A will get cancelled with this plus BC cos A, and minus AC cos B will get cancelled with this plus AC cos B. And what remains? AB cos C plus AB cos C. 2 times AB cos C. This equal to 2 times AB cos C. Means we have got A square plus B square minus C square is equal to 2AB cos C. This is nothing but our cosine rule. Okay. Similarly, we can prove the remaining two equations also. You write down simply. Similarly, we get the remaining. In this way, in today's lecture, we have seen the projection rule and some problems on projection rule. In the next lecture, we will see the application of sine, cosine, and projection rule. Till then, goodbye.